Greetings, beautiful people. Welcome to Coming Out Black's 31 Days to Business Startup for LGBT entrepreneurs. Day 26, Marketing Tools. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about marketing. And marketing is just those things that you do to draw customers, clients to your business. It's a way you kind of educate the general audience about what it is you do and what it is you offer. And marketing can come in so many different ways. You think about traditional marketing, business cards, flyers, ads, maybe an article in a newspaper. When you think about a business that's having a grand opening, they kind of put a lot of different ads up all over the place, radio, print, TV. They're telling the world, look, this is what I'm doing and this is what I have to offer you. But I think the thing you have to think about when you're starting your business nowadays is that you have to do some online marketing as well. And be able to use the tools that are available to you to do that online marketing. Because as quiet as it's kept, and as much as people kind of don't really want to listen to this, is that when I am looking for a business, yeah, I'm looking at the television ads and the radio ads and maybe the print ads, maybe. But mostly people Google. People go to the internet and they say, oh, I need a shoe shine boy and I need my shoe shine, so I'm gonna Google shoe shine. I put the city, and they're looking for someone who's online, who has some visible online presence, and then they will try out their business. So again, like I talked about earlier, social media is one of those ways in which you can do a lot of marketing. And it is a way to, again, you're just trying to educate and you're trying to inform your potential clients and customers. And the other thing I wanted to talk about as it relates to marketing is that when you're thinking about online marketing, there are like several different ways of doing that. And there's what we call search engine optimization, SEO. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of that. And I know that a lot of that business is confusing, but SEO really is dependent on your niche and your market and really who it is you're trying to go after and how you want to do that. There's advertising, just like in mainstream marketing. And then there is not only ads in terms of you placing an ad, but also people being able to place ads on your website as well. And there's what they call affiliate marketing, where not only could you sell somebody else's product and make a little percentage off the sales, but people could potentially sell your product and make a percentage off the sales. And so, I mean, there's a lot of two-way street. There's a lot of different ways of doing marketing that it could be mutually beneficial to everybody. But I just want to spend a moment on marketing. And I feel like this is a really longer discussion than what I want to do here today, which is only to do this episode for a few minutes. But I did want to mention one way I do marketing, and it really works for me. And I do what I call inbound marketing. And inbound marketing is where I kind of go out to the world and I let them know what it is I do. And then if they're interested, they come back to me. So they're coming into me versus me really kind of going out to them. I do general ads, or I do general posts, or I do general videos. And then therefore, if you like what I'm doing, or if you are interested in what it is I have to offer, then you come back to me. As opposed to me trying to beat you, as opposed to me trying to chase you down, it's more like, here I am, I try to scream as loud as I can amongst all the other people that are screaming to you online. And if you find me and you like what I'm doing, then you come back to me. For me, that works. And the reason why, and I'll tell you why, because I work in a niche market. I'm LGBT entrepreneurs. That is such a specific niche. And I could spend all day trying to go in different markets, trying to get different clients, trying to find the LGBT clients in all the mainstream markets. And I would spend a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort. And then the rate of return would be so minimal, so small. I have found that by doing inbound marketing, that when I announce to the world, this is what I do, So if you're not LGBT, or you're not interested in working with other LGBT people, or you're not LGBT cool, whatever, then you know to bypass me. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you'll do all this kind of mainstream advertising, and then you get a lot of people, and they're like, "Oh, I didn't know it was LGBT, so I don't want to," or I'm homophobic, and I don't want to, whatever, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying that everybody's homophobic or anything like that, but I'm saying, like, my niche is specific, and so by me announcing to the world exactly what I do, then you come to me because you want to come to me, not because you thought, "Oh, this was just business development coaching for anybody." Although I do provide business development coaching to anybody, I do have a niche market that I'm going after. And so by being specific, again, I weed out all the people that may or may not necessarily want to partake, or to come to me for services, for whatever reason. And so inbound marketing works for me, and it works for me a couple different ways, because I usually, like I said, I'm specific about what I do. Also, let's just be for real. Coming out black means exactly what it means, coming out. So therefore, there's no question in your mind what we're talking about when you hear the name of my business. It's, you don't have to say, "Oh, well, what does that?" No, you know exactly what that means. And the black part, is is dual natured, in that I originally started off focusing on trying to heighten visibility around LGBT people, same gender loving, and the life people in the African American community, or people of African descent. However, it shifted to more business focused, and in the business world, when you come out black, it really is about coming out to profitability. And so my goal is to help people, honor their purpose, honor their passion, and also move into prosperity. And so there's outbound marketing, there's inbound marketing, there's different types of marketing. And so what you'll have to do is just really spend time thinking about, what kind of marketing do you need for your business, and what methodologies do you want to use? I will say this, it is all trial and error. I've tried lots of different things. Some things work, some things don't work. There are things that I have yet to try that I'm going to be trying because I think they may work for me. But I think marketing is one of those things that you just got to allow it a process, and that process will happen over time. So I hope this has been helpful, family. Thank you so much for joining me. Visit my website at www.comingoutblack.com, and coming in a few days is Coming Out Black's Business Academy, where we'll be offering online professional business development courses. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Take really good care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Peace and love.